we will see the factors due to which friction can be affected. You know, uh, why friction is caused? Friction is caused when the surfaces are, not smooth, or you can say the surfaces are not even. Like, see, we sleep down on a polished surface very easily. You know, in our houses there is the marble flooring, there is granite flooring. We go for the mirror polish. We say the person to mirror polish. So in mirror polish, the surfaces are so polished using different substances, chemicals, very fine, machines to remain it or to convert into mirror-like. And you can see the faces inside. How it happens? It happens by making the surface smoother. It is it is made by using very you know uh, methods, like by different chemicals, by oils, by very fine this abrasive machines. Abrasive means which makes surfaces smooth. So there are definitely the factors on which friction depends. Friction causes a lot of problems. As you know, there is the damage we call wear and tear of the machines. We use ball bearing, we use bushings in the fans, different wheels. Then the ball bearing, there are the bushings. So they provide high speed in the roller skater. You know, skateboards. Everywhere there is the role of ball bearing. Ball bearing minimizes the friction. But point is, why they minimize? They minimize because they have some mechanism. The ball bearing, the ball bearing, there are the two metal discs, and the metal discs are very hard. Metal, pipes are there. There are the concentric rings, and here there are the, very hard metal walls. Very hard metal balls, and see, these are the metal rings, and these are the metal balls. So they are totally free, totally free. And how many surfaces? There are three surfaces. This is the outermost surfaces, this is the outermost layer, outermost surface. These balls makes the second layer, and this innermost layer makes the third one. So this is second, and this is third. So there is the oil. Oil is used, grease is used, no? Oil, grease, they are lubricating materials, or you can say lubricating agent. Lubricating agent means which makes smooth, बहुत फाइन चिकना हो जाता है. तेल क्या करता है? Slippery हो जाता है surface. So due to this, the force is reduced by using this ball bearing or bush. This is a bush. So bush is basically a thick metal jacket, and it is fixed, and inside it there is the machines. This is the machine's shaft. It moves inside, and as a result the force is minimized. So just see the reason behind nature of surface in contact. This is the most important point. Nature of surface is contact. nature of surface in contact. So here, this ball bearing is not totally sufficient, and it is made up of 3 layers. In addition to this, lubricating agent is also added, like oil or grease, and so by using the ball bearing, the vehicle is able to run very smooth on its own, or by using little energy. Imagine ancient days, bullock carts were there. So bullock carts were not having the ball bearings. So at that time they had devised this. This is bush. So bush is very ancient. After that there was the ball bearing. So bushes were used. Simple, bush is nothing, but there is a pipe. There is a hard pipe, metallic pipe, and this one moves. This is simple. This is simplest machine. So this is about the bush. In this, we use devices. We use simple devices like ball bearing, bush. So this is one point, that nature of surface, by using ball bearing, by using bush, to minimize the friction. Friction is minimized. This is one. Second is use of lubricating. Use of lubricating agent, grease, oil, engine oil. All of you must be knowing, in 2-wheelers, 4-wheelers, all the engines, oil is there. You must be knowing engine oil. Engine oil. There is engine oil. सबको पता हो भाई, हमेशा ले जाते हैं सर्विस कराने के लिए, तो क्या बोलता है मैकेनिक, इंजन ऑयल चेंज करना पड़ेगा, इंजन ऑयल खराब हो जाता है. So inside the engine there is a oil, very thick oil, very similar to honey, so it is synthetic material. Engine oil is synthetic material. Engine oil is basically made up of very thick oil, which is very close to honey in terms of thickness, and it contains the particles of graphite. Graphite is allotrope of carbon, and graphite, very fine powder of graphite is added in oil to make the engine oil. Because when motorcycle runs, when scooter runs, when car or bike runs, when railway engine runs, what happens? Due to friction, very high amount of heat is produced. In spite of that, engine oil remains as it is. Engine oil jalta nahi hai, because engine oil has graphite. Melting point of graphite is very high. It is around 3500 degrees Celsius, slightly below. It is around between 3400 to 3500 degrees Celsius. So engine oil is able to protect the internal parts of engine and prevent damage, or it prevent wear and tear. So this is the nature of surface. Similarly, we go for mirror polish in our homes for the floor. Why? Because it becomes smooth. We are easy. It is easy to move. We can move easily. We are at ease. Imagine if the surface is not so smooth. If it is rough, what will happen? It may happen that we will fall down. So this is about the nature of surface.